Lionel Ritchie cut his performing teeth opening for the Jackson 5 back in the late 60s. As lead singer and sax player for the Commodores, he wrote several hits for the band in the 70s, including the ballads Easy, 3 Times a Lady and Still. Later on, he started branching out and writing songs for other artists. As well as composing the Kenny Rogers #1 hit Lady, he wrote the duet Endless Love for the 1981 film of the same name. Sung by him and Diana Ross, it delivered Motown one of its biggest ever hits. Lionel's 1983 album Can't Slow Down won 2 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, and featured the more up-tempo classic All Night Long. Plenty more top 10 hits followed, including Hello, Stuck on You, Dancing on the Ceiling and Say You, Say Me from the film White Nights, which netted him another #1 and an Oscar for Best Song. In more recent years, he's become a phenomenon in the Arab world, particularly in Iraq. According to reports, Iraqi civilians were playing All Night Long the night US tanks invaded their country. In the Western world, he's now become famous as the adoptive father of party-loving socialite Lionel Ritchie. Despite her 2007 conviction for driving under the influence, he remains the picture of fatherly pride, although he makes no bones about the parental challenges he's faced along the way.
Forget about the 40 years. You said 40 years. You said 40 years.
I said what they wrote.
That scared me to death, 40 years. Forget about surviving 40 years of the music business. Just surviving 27 years of Lionel Ritchie has been a struggle and a half, I will tell you. I stand here as a survivor. I want you to know, for all the parents out there.
Although he's scaled back the recording over the past 2 decades, he still loves getting out in front of audiences. In March 2009, he was in Dublin to kick off his latest world tour. Out to promote his album Just Go, he made sure he interspersed the new material with plenty of golden oldies.
Well, we slowly ease the new stuff in. As the album stays out, let's say now we're only a week or so into the album now, so we'll hold most of the stuff except the single. And then we'll play the single, and then from the single, then we go into the second song. Then we start releasing more because they've heard the album now.
40 years on from supporting the Jackson 5, his attitude to songwriting remains the same.
And what we've got going on here now is the strength of the melodies. All I care about is, can the people sing along with the songs? #1. #2, can they relate to the lyrics I'm writing? Period. This album is very strong in lyrics and in hooks.